So tell me what can I do to make it better for you, make it better for you, babe. Hey.
Rest in peace, Telly. Let's give a moment of silence to the angel. We're back on the Vicky Show. Aaliyah, to me, was an angel. She was an angel, and the new song with her and Drake, I love it. Says you love it?
I like it. I really do.
You like it?
I just actually started getting into that song.
Really? I you know what? When I first heard it, I was just like, what? What are they doing? And when I saw the Missy interview with her and Timbaland on Power 105, they were saying how they didn't know anything about it. Do you feel like they should have, like, you know, you feel like it was time for her to come back out, sis, or?
It's kind of scary to me, actually.
Right.
Like, I mean, like, that's scary to me. So, I don't...
Did you always like Aaliyah?
I was young. Like, you know, I'm a younger, like, I'm kind of young. So, I don't know. I just was like... I just knew songs that everybody sung because I wasn't really into music like that. Like, I was a cartoon fanatic back then. I was a kid.
What's your favorite cartoon, James?
SpongeBob, SquarePants.
Oh, my God. That's my favorite. Well, my favorite is Family
every day.
Guy.
SpongeBob, I love him.
Oh, she got the props. My
SpongeBob.
Oh my God. Well, fuck you, James, bitch. I love motherfucking Family Guy.
Family Guy
I love Lois.
shots.
That's my girlfriend. You see my Baltimore fit, you guys? I mean, I've been here for so long. Baltimore, shout out to Baltimore Ravens.
You watch sports?
I dip and dab. My man watches, so.
Who's your man?
I'd rather not say he's an Ebony. Well, he's here. He's actually in the studio with us, but he's not gonna be. He's not gonna get. No, you're not gonna get. You're not. Nope. You're nope. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, sis, Ballroom Relationship. Let's talk about it. So I always ask guests this question, but sis, let me ask you: do you think a ballroom relationship, like a big relationship, can last in this ballroom, or how do you feel about it? Honestly,
you know what? Like, I've had my ballroom relationships.
Arabians. I love my Arabians.
I've had my ballroom relationships, and you know, like me now, looking back, I honestly think that I only like so like let me say this: if I was to date in the ballroom again, it would probably be, you never know. I'm just speaking off of what may happen. It will probably be somebody who is just as known as me. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
That way that like it would be no exposure. It would be nothing new to the people. You know what I'm saying? To the person that I'm dating. I feel like when you bring somebody new into this, or it's somebody that is new into it, and you start dating, it's like they start to see different things. They start to see different people. They start to experience.
Are
different
you
stuff.
speaking from experience?
No, I'm speaking. Well, yeah, kinda. Yeah, I am actually.
Okay.
I'm kind of speaking from experience and from what I've seen. You know, like you have people who's like we in the last show we spoke about manipulators. Like you have people who they find their friends and they start to do different stuff. They start to like, and it's just not the person that you met. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I mean, I think it can last, but just the person you date, and I think just have to have their own mind, because if they don't, then the ballroom would turn them completely against you. Like, I've had my ballroom relationships, and you know, some was good, some was bad, some was not even existent to me anymore. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's pretty much, it depends on the person. It doesn't.
Right.
I don't think because it's in ballroom that it's not possible. It's possible,
Right.
But who knows?
Okay, so my other question is would you date again within ballroom?
Oh yeah, I mean, I will. I mean, of course, if I find the right person, like if I find somebody who I like, who fits what, you know what I'm saying, what I'm
What's
looking
your
for.
James type?
Now that I'm older, like I don't even have a type. Like I just like I like what I like. Either I like you or I don't. Like,
right.
And you know, like as time went on, like I said, as I got older, like I just started to realize like I'm like one of the people that like people for personalities. Like, I don't care about what you wear. I don't care about how you look, how you talk, what house you in. None of that stuff matters to me.
So can you explain to the new generation, because there's a lot of people who think that you got to be a Mugler, you got to be a Lord, you got to be a Aga, you got to be a Garcon, or whatever what they think, they perceive the Fab Houses is. Can you let the people know? Because what I was taught from like the greats in the ballroom scene You can be, say if you Evisu or you Herrera or you Latex. It's what you make it.
Right.
It's if you like Deshaun, for instance. Shout out to you, my uncle. I love you, Deshaun. You're international known. He's an Evisu, and he been there. That I think that's his first. Like he been there for years. I think
that's his first house.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm saying he didn't have to go to nowhere to try to get a name or because the house is fab. He's in the house of Milan. He's fab. He made what it is. He made his name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Can you explain that, sis? Because a lot of people in the Ballroom scene, they got it fucked up in the brain that you got to do this, or they don't think corn is fab because you got to be a certain people, but they don't understand that it's what you make it or what you do, your talent.
Right.
Let them know that, sis, please.
You know, like,
can you break that down?
Well, I joined the House of Con in 2006, and the House of Con was a small house. Like, it was only DC and New York, actually, at the time. And right when I got in the house is when the New York chapter parted ways, and they went to, you know, some went to Legacy. You know, everybody went their own separate ways, but it was only DC for the most part. Like, and between then and now, like, the House of Con has made a complete turnaround. Like, I think 2-3 years into me
I'm a con at heart.
You are. That's the shit. You're like an honorary con.
Right.
But like I think within the third year maybe we got house of the year in every single chapter, and some states we not even in. Philadelphia at the time we didn't even have a chapter in, and we got House of the Year and Statement House of the Year there. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't, like, some stuff, like, it just don't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to be in the house of, I don't want to call no house names out, but you don't have to be in specific houses to be better than, or to, you know,
it's basically what you make it, right, sis?
Right. It's what you make it. I think I put a lot of time, and me myself put a lot of time into the House of Con, and with a lot of others that been in the house put a lot of time in the House of Con, and that's why it is the way it is now.
Now, since a lot of people say, shout out to Donald, he's an Alanikli. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Shout out to the Alanikli. They out there trying to do their thing. Nicole, she's trying to make her own legacy. I don't blame, shout out to them. Sis, how you feel about that new house, Alanikli? Do you think it's gonna like pop, or?
I mean, you never know. You honestly never know. Like, you made just because it's like it's just starting and it's really really small, it's barely anybody there. Like, you think that it wouldn't be a success, but you never know. Like, the house can come out of nowhere, and a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, maybe because I did see that Nicole posted her message with her she was
promoting
her
open house.
Her open house. She said she wanted new leaders. Some people want leadership.
That's what I wanted to ask you. That's a big question I want to ask you. Says being in your father of a house, how did you feel about people wanting leaders? Is it hard, sis, to be a father of, because you want to chapter Baltimore now? How does that let the people know, sis? How does that be to be a father? How is that? Is it hard, or?
I mean, it's hard. It's not an easy job at all. It's like it's hard, but I mean, it can be fun. It has its up and its downs. Like, everything has its up and its downs. But like, being a father of a house, it's hard, and sometimes it's stressful. Sometimes it's like really really good. Like, it's fun when, you know what I'm saying, when you with your kids or whatever like that. But I mean, it's possible. It's not an impossible job. Some people. You know, some people fail to realize, and when I say some people, I speak for members. Like, in houses, like, some people fail to realize they said their father's not doing a job, or this person is not doing their job. Like, any parent or leader in the house is not doing a job. What people fail to realize is that in a ballroom house, this is an extracurricular activity.
Right.
It's not it's not anything. It's something that you have to do. It's not a priority, which means if I decide to do something for you, that's my own personal choice. As long as I remain a father, I'm there for you when you need me, as far as, you know, like, my advice to you, you know, what you should and shouldn't do. Like, I can't make you do anything, but I can always advise you. You know what I'm saying? But, like, people fail to realize it's not an orphanage. It's not, you're not my real kid. You're not my blood kid. You're not my blood child. So I don't have to come out of my pocket and give you anything. If I do it, it's because I want to.
And one more question, sis, before I ask you your shout outs. I think we hit everything tonight. But I want to ask you shout out to Jody. He was a con. He used to work Between and Drags and that type of stuff. Me and Jody still speak. Shout out to you, Jody. What's your relationship? Because that was your daughter, James. Can we just talk about that real quick? Because people want to know. You know, the fans and the viewers want to know. Well, what's your relationship like today? Is there a relationship?
There is not a relationship. Me and Jody we don't speak.
Why?
We don't deal with
Is
each
it
other.
beef? Like, do you hate her? Do you don't like her? Do you want to fight her? Like, what is it?
No, it's nothing like that. I just feel like, the chemistry that me and Jody had in the beginning.
Y'all was close.
Right. Like, the chemistry we had, it was there. And it was like, that was my daughter. Like, the funny thing is, actually, when we first met, that was just my sis. Like, that was just my little sister. And, like, our chemistry got so strong that became my child. And, like, I'm a loyal person. And I don't deal with nothing but loyal people. I feel like when you cross me or you leave me behind, or for any reason at all, like if you leave me behind.
I just want to say, hold on, before James went further, James is very sensitive to his friends.
Very.
Let me tell you something about James. Because
being
James
my friend is a full-time job.
Right, you got to be, because you have to be. James stuff. I had to James cut me off for a while. I had to beg my sister. But I love her because she's so loyal, and James have your back. She's a loyal bitch. And James, all she wanted your attention. James is a baby at the end of the day.
Like when you, but
not a baby. I'm not gonna say a baby.
Like, let me ask. Like, let me ask you this, okay, and I want y'all to comment. Please comment.
Comment and
when you have a relationship with somebody to the point where you can honestly say you love them as your family member, your friend, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, blood just couldn't make you any closer.
Right.
What do you expect from somebody when you talk to them every single day, and then they get a dude?
Right.
You stop talking to them. Then them and they do fall out, they're back at you. Now, I do understand that you have to make time for your dude because he's new to your life. Right. But that's where you balance it out, because at the end of the day, if Vicky is my dude and Vicky decide, I don't want to be with you, whose shoulders am I gonna cry on? Right. That's how I feel.
Because once I break up with the Ebony dude, I'm not gonna say his name, but you got to. I'm gonna fall back on James. James hear all my problems. She tell me her problems, and that's how we operate.
So you can't push me.
You
to
can
the back
never
burner.
push. And that's one thing I'm gonna say to the new generation of girls out there. Don't you ever choose a nigga. I'm not gonna say like your nigga not your dude, but I think your friends come first. I'm sorry to say.
I mean, I think your friends come first. But I also think you can balance it out.
Yeah, you can balance it out, because at the end of the day, once you break up with the dude that you've been with for 5-6 years. Who's gonna be?
That don't even last that long. Once you break up with the dudes you've been with for 5 or 6
or
months.
A year. Or a year.
6 months to a year.
Right.
No,
I'm gonna give a year. Let's give a year. Because some dudes make it to a year. At the end of the day, you're gonna call your girlfriend. James know all my business. You know what I'm saying? I tell her everything that I go through. She tell me stuff that she go through. So that's how we operate, So you never. I'm not gonna say that your dude is not loyal, but I think a friend is there first.
Because your friend is gonna be there afterwards. He was there before, and they're gonna be there afterwards. Period.
Exactly.
Just don't break that. Don't break
the code. Sis, do you ever think that? Because I liked it. I really liked. I met Jody through James. And we still cool. We still.
You know what?
But would y'all? Says honestly, I'm gonna ask you this question. Do you think you and her can ever patch it up and be back to? I can be your daughter again. You could, back in her life.
Honestly, because I really, really do love Jody. Regardless of how bad he hurt my feelings or whatever like that. Because I really do love Jody. I can't say that if Jody was to apologize and just make up for what he did that I would deny him. I couldn't, because I really do love him. I think about him a lot of times.
So why you never reach out?
Because I've done it too many times. Keep in mind, me and Jody's situation this is not the first time it happened. This is something that constantly happens. Okay. He jumps from this person to that person, that person, that person, that person, and then in between those times that he's jumping in between those people, he's cutting us off. His friends. I'm not just speaking for myself. His friends. He cuts us off. Okay. Completely, to the point where we call, we don't get an answer. We text, we don't get a return text. We do nothing. We get none of Jody time at all whatsoever. So we go from being together or talking every day to just not hearing from him for weeks at a time, and that you know what I'm saying, that becomes a problem. Right. It's just Jody's young. He's young. So.
Well, shout out to Jody. Jody, if you watching the video, I hope you can get it together, girl. Me and you are cool. Hopefully, you can get back in touch with your father, James, or mother, whatever you call James. Love you, bitch.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
I'm nobody's mother.
Okay.
I've never in my life been a mother. I'm a father.
Well, sis, I call you sis, so.
Yeah, I'm a sis. That's anybody.
Right.
But I'm a father. I'm a father.
James is a father.
I'm a son.
You're a son. So, shout outs real quick, James? Any shout outs?
Just shout outs to all the people out there with close friendships, close bonds, people that always make sure they like keep their friends in their best interest because they know that their friends is gonna be there for them. Loyal people. Shout outs to y'all. Shout outs to my best friends that really are my best friends. You know, just that's really it. Like,
I think James said it best. I don't have to sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and name all my girlfriends. You know who you are. I mean, that's it. Like, you know who you are. I don't have to sit here and name. You know, I love you. You know, I'm loyal to you. You know, I'm gonna ride for you. I'm gonna fight for you. You already know that. I'm not gonna sit here and name you. You should know who you are. Love you down. Sub to me. Sub to the channel. James is back, the co-host. The Vicky _ wait. You gotta follow me on Twitter. The Vicky _ Vicky. And James, what's your Twitter?
my Twitter at LOR_James is Lore James _ though.
And follow us both. You're gonna see more shows. We're gonna do more topics. We're gonna do more hot guests. And James, and that's it, right?
We'll see y'all later.
See you later.